Hey, how's it going, guys? Chunk here. First of all, if you're new around here, make sure and subscribe so you can hang out with me every time I push out a new video. Also, guys, I put a lot of work into this, so if you could go ahead and gently tap the like button, it'd be really appreciated because it would help YouTube show more people this video. Just make sure you don't smash it or anything because, you want to make sure it works for everybody else too. So today we're going to be talking about Mario Kart 9, as I'm sure you could tell from the title of this video, but before we go into all that, I'd like to pull up a couple of records here that I have in front of me and kind of go over those with you just real quick to kind of set the stage, per se, of where I'm going to be going here. So I have in front of me Nintendo's official website, and this is their financial records where they go into like some data of sales and stuff like that, and I guess it's for like shareholders and stockholders and all that good stuff. Anyways, onto it. Yeah, the number one selling title, which a lot of people probably would assume, is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And that comes in at a whopping 24.77 million units sold. And this information was posted as of March 31st, 2020. So not even that long ago. And just to put this into perspective, how crazy these sales numbers are for Mario Kart 8, the number 2 best-selling title for Nintendo on the Nintendo Switch is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, coming in at 18.84 million units. That's almost just shy of a 6 million unit difference between Mario Kart 8 and Smash Bros. That is insane. The reason that I bring up these numbers in the first place is because I've seen a lot of people make the argument online that because Mario Kart 8 has sold so well, Nintendo isn't likely to release a Mario Kart 9 anytime soon because they don't want to risk cannibalizing the title on the Switch. And to me, that logic doesn't really make much sense or hold much water. And in this video, I'm going to go into why I think that is, and also where I think Nintendo is going to go with the series from here. So let's get one thing straight right off the bat here. The number one reason that we as consumers see sequels to titles is because the original sells well and the company says, hey, we should make more of this because consumers want to buy it. It's really just a matter of timing, right? And how long we're going to have to wait as consumers until the companies themselves decide to push out more of those titles in this series. So speaking of timing, Mario Kart 8 initially came out on the Wii U on May 29th of 2014. The first version of this game on the Wii U released over 6 years ago. 6 years! And furthermore, here are the console Mario Kart release dates with the arcade. Super Mario Kart 1992, 64, 1996, Super Circuit 2001, Double Dash 2003, Wii Arcade GP 2005, DS 2005, AGP2 2007, Wii 2008, 7 2011, AGP DX 2013, 8 2014, 8 Deluxe 2017, and 2020, nothing just yet. On average, there's a 3-year gap between each Mario Kart game. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, well, but Chunk, what about April 28th, 2017, when the Switch version came out? And to that I say, yeah, that's a good point. That was 3 years ago. But, honestly, the game was a port. It really didn't take much work on Nintendo's part at all. Sure, I mean, they improved the graphics and stuff like that, but overall, the game was ready to go. They just moved it on over and started the money machine. It took very little time and investment on their part and yielded them huge returns. And they were able to see firsthand just how popular the series still is and how much fans want it. On average, Nintendo released a new Mario Kart game every 3 years, which I believe Nintendo is going to release as their holiday 2020 title. Nintendo know firsthand that they need a big holiday release title. And with the Xbox Series X and PS5 looming on the horizon, what better way to get people hyped than a reinstallment in the series for their number one selling game? And if you don't want to take my word for it, there's a popular leaker in the community named Sabi who has a history of being correct on these things. And on January 31st, 2020, he said Breath of the Wild 2 is taking longer than anticipated back during E3 2019, so it doesn't seem to be this year's holiday release, which adds more credence to the major title I was referencing on a tweet the other day. Neither is in stone yet, so take some salt, the more likely one has tires, obviously referencing Mario Kart 9. Okay, so it looks like we might actually see Mario Kart 9 released this year. Great, but where's the series going to go from here? A great first start would be adding more characters, and with the release of Mario Kart Tour and all the different variations of characters we've seen over there, it seems like an obvious first step. Mario Kart Circuit also has an array of different abilities like the bubble, which makes you float, the heart, which blocks enemy items, a double bomb, the Yoshi egg, which chases down other players, Bowser's shell, which scatters opponents, and a giant banana, which splits into 3 other bananas, and also the banana barrel, which shoots out bananas continuously. And these are just some of the different abilities, and the reason that I bring these up is because all of these would make decent additions to Mario Kart 9, as it really requires strategy and planning ahead. And at this point in the video, I guess really the only gripe that I have with the Mario Kart series right now is how much it feels like luck plays a determining factor in the outcome of every race. Sometimes it feels like you could do just about everything right, and somehow you get hit by 10 different red shells and the blue shell right before the finish line. Just help me, the player, feel like skill matters more than luck. That's all I'm saying. Well guys, thanks for sticking through to the end of this video. Make sure to let me know what your thoughts are down below. Do you think we're going to get Mario Kart 9 this year? If you do, awesome. If not, make sure and tell me why. Bye bye.